Hello Internet, welcome to the Nerd Sanctuary, and today we're looking at the Messiah Dragon of Rebirth starter deck, or trial deck I guess they're called, for the Link Joker clan. I actually have no prior knowledge about this deck. I'm going to focus towards the camera a little more so you guys will have a better view of what I'm looking at. I normally try to be more gentle opening these, but I'm not keeping the box. I never keep the boxes, so I don't care too much. That's a nice little art of Ibuki, I believe it is, and Noah. Truth be told, it has been a little bit since I've watched the show. I've been distracted with other stuff. Oh, this is like, it's just literally double-sided art. Let me get a closer look at this. Huh, and that is pretty cool that they put this back here so you're not like immediately looking at the book. And we have our mat and our little instruction first guide. Let's see if they do anything cool with this mat. Nah, just another palette swap like these mats usually are with some info on the back. I don't know why I expected anything more. Alright, we got our little clan card right here. Nothing special there. Let me clear some of this stuff out of my way. Alright, and now we can get a look at this deck. Alright, looks like we only get like 2 of each Messiah. First, we have the new Alter Ego Neo Messiah with the skill that when your Messiah G unit strides, choose 1 card from your hand, call it, and then choose 1 of each fighter's rear guards and lock them. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Like, automatically gets you set up for what you have to do without having to counterblast anything. And it has a Generation Break 2 that is Soul Blast 1 at the end of your turn. If a locked card was unlocked during that turn due to the effect of your card, pay the cost to draw 2 cards. Not bad. I think that's just a more powerful version of regular Alter Ego Messiah's ability. But it's still not bad. I haven't had a chance to play Messiahs yet. Some of them have been kind of expensive. But I do like the deck type. Okay, I guess now we'll hit the strides since that's where they are in the deck. We have 2 of the Genesis Dragon Bearing Messiah. With the skill, Counterblast 1 when this unit attacks a Vanguard, pay the cost. If you do, choose a rear guard in any fighter's back row, lock it, choose a locked card, and unlock it. So this will actually work pretty well with that first effect of Alter Ego Neo Messiah. So it's pretty much getting you power-ups with no cost, and then setting you up for Alter Ego's other effect at the end of the turn to let you draw 2 cards. And I really like that now decks come with G-Guardians also. That's a very good inclusion to this. And this is Light That Seals the Tier Lady Healer. You get 2 of them. And it has the skill Soul Blast 1 when this unit is placed on Guardian Circle. If there's a locked card, pay the cost, and this unit gets plus 5,000 shield. Then if your Vanguard's a Messiah, it gets another plus 5,000. So that's pretty good. Not as useful in other decks, but in a Messiah deck, it's pretty good. It's a good 15,000, or it's a good 25,000 shield. I was doing the math as if it was a normal card. My bad. And going back to the main deck now, we have 2 copies of Alter Ego Messiah with an alternate art, I believe. That's really nice. For those of you who don't know, it has the skill that Counterblast 1, choose 1 of your rear guards and lock it. When your G unit strides, pay the cost. If you do, choose an opponent's rear guard, lock it, choose your Vanguard, and it gets plus 5,000 power until the end of the turn. Pretty good. It also has the Generation Break 2 Soul Blast 1 skill. When a locked card's unlocked, pay the cost to draw a card. It's not bad. Like I said, Neo Messiah's skill is very similar. Just, I think it also puts in a drop and draw mechanic. So it's not bad. And the last of the grade 3s, the kind of common throwaway that they always give you with the 2 or so actual good grade 3 you get. We have 4 copies of Restrained Dragon. With the rearguard skill, Counterblast 1, put this in the soul. When a locked card is unlocked, pay the cost to lock that unlocked card. So, at the end of your opponent's turn when their card's unlocked, just put this guy in the soul to relock it. That's pretty good. And it has the Generation Break 1 skill for Vanguard or Rearguard that when this unit attacks a Vanguard, it gets plus 4,000 until the end of that battle. So, it's not necessarily bad. It's better than the other grade 3 throwaways you get in trial decks, but all in all, still not very impressive. Moving on to grade 2s, we have 4 of the Albedo Conductor, or Condor. I don't know why I read it like Conductor. But it's a standard 10k beater. Nothing too great. Definitely be the first card that someone takes out for building up a Messiah deck from this. After that, we have 2 of the Arrestor Messiah. Now, if I'm correct, this is actually the card that came in the last trial deck also, but it's got a new art. And its skill is a Generation Break 1. When this unit is placed on rearguard, if you have a grade 3 or greater Messiah Vanguard, this unit gets plus 2,000 and the skill that you lock this card at the end of the battle that it attacked. Pay the cost. If you do, choose 1 rearguard in any fighter's back row and lock it. So pretty good. I mean, if you want to lock your own card or your opponent's, depending on what you're going for, pretty good, pretty solid. I think if you get this deck and the original Messiah deck, you can actually build up something halfway good on the relatively cheap. I mean, it won't be tournament ready or anything, but definitely better than just like playing with this deck alone. Then we have 3 copies of Metalia Messiah. That's what it looks like, and it has the rearguard skill that cannot be locked by card effects. So I don't know how effective this will be. I don't know, but its other skill is a Generation Break 1. When another card is locked or unlocked, this unit gets plus 3,000 until the end of the turn, so I guess this is something you just keep there and save its attack for last so you can build up its power throughout the turn. Seems somewhat solid. I mean, if you're going for a deck of pure Messiah cards, it's not like it's bad or anything. And finishing off the grade 2s, we have 2 copies of Great Wall. It is the special intercept that when it intercepts, if there's a locked card, it gets plus 10,000 shield until the end of the battle. It's not bad. I mean, these special intercepts aren't really all that great. They haven't been very good since the original Season 1 of Vanguard, back with Aichi and his Knight Gordon. I forget the Knight's official title. I think it's Trust Knight or something. But moving on to the grade 1s, we have 4 copies of Destiny Dealer. Not bad. They give you 4 copies now of the Stride Enabler. So if you don't know, these Stride Enablers are pretty straightforward for every deck. You can choose a grade 3 from your hand and reveal it to search your deck for a Messiah card that's grade 3. Reveal it, put it in your hand, and then discard a card from your hand. And it also has the in-hand skill that when you pay the cost for a Stride, it gets 2+ grades. So, pretty basic. Still very good to have. Those things used to actually be kind of difficult to find, just Stride Enablers in general. And now we have 4 copies of Dunamis Messiah. I am probably butchering these names. But it has the Generation Break 1 skill for the rearguard. That you Soul Blast 1. At the end of the battle, if this unit boosted, pay the cost. If you do, choose a locked card, unlock it, and lock this card. Choose one of your units, and it gets plus 4,000 power. It's not bad. I think a main reason I don't play Messiahs is they're a bit too technical for me. I mean, anyone who's been watching this channel a while knows I do Narakamis. They are very straightforward, very just get in there and smash the opponent. But I do like these technical kinds of decks. 4 copies of the Perfect Guard, the Rebirth Pendulin. I do not know many words, apparently, because these are probably all easy things that I'm getting yelled at for. It's just a basic Perfect Guard, drop 1 to completely block the attack. And last little bit of the grade 1s. We have Multiple Star of Binding, Cluster Mine, 2 copies of it. And it has a rear guard generation break 1. When this unit's attack hits a vanguard during the battle that this unit boosted, when an attack hits the vanguard during the battle that this unit boosted, counterblast 1. If you do, all fighters choose one of their rear guards and lock it. Not bad. Very good for setting up. I mean, you get to lock 2 cards at once, so that's pretty good. If you combine this with the Amber clone in the Link Jokers, I don't remember its name. Maybe it was like the Neutron Star card. I don't know. But right there, you've locked 2 of your opponent's cards in one attack. And one of your own, but, Messiah's, you'll unlock it anyways. I'm going to save the starter for later. We have 4 basic criticals. The Spicule Shark. Okay, and we also have 4 of the Stand Trigger, the Lady Sword of Protostar, Protosword, or Longsword, not Lady Sword. A lot of these new Link Jokers use Lady in their names, so I got mixed up. And 4 of the Heal Trigger, Morning Star of Reaction. None of these are really all that special. And 4 of the Special Draw Trigger, where you put this card in the soul to choose a unit and give it plus 3,000. The Beloved Child of Superstring Theory. And ending this deck off, we have Neon Messiah Arian. This is actually pretty cool looking. I like it. But it has the skill, it has the Forerunner skill like they all do. And when this unit is unlocked during your turn, if your Vanguard is a Messiah, put this card in the soul, draw a card, choose a unit, and it gets plus 5,000 until the end of the turn. It's not bad. Overall, I really like this deck. I mean, it is making me seriously consider playing Link Jokers myself. Well, playing Messiahs, I play Deleters, but I'm liking this. I really am. Today, December 1st, has actually been a lot about Link Jokers. I know you guys aren't seeing this on the 1st, but this has been a very big Link Joker day with the booster and the starter deck coming out at the same time. So I'm happy for that. I just wish they'd do that for Narukami or Royal Paladin. That's a discussion for a later day. If you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends. Anything helps. I'm not really doing too well with this channel. Until next time, this has been Yami, and I'll see you guys later.